Good morning on June 3rd, the ninth Sunday in Ordinary Time. This is the memorial of St. Charles Lwanga and his companions. Blessed are those who fear the Lord. In 2019, the Missionary Order of the White Fathers marked their 150th year of Christianizing Africa. In 1885, Christianity was spreading throughout Uganda, one of the key countries in that area. Many of the converts were members of the king's court. Unfortunately, the ruler of Uganda, King Mwanga, was a violent ruler and a pedophile who forced himself on young boys and men who served him as pages and attendants. The chief steward of Mwanga's court was Joseph Mukasa. The king killed a group of Protestant missionaries. Joseph spoke out against the king, and for this, he was beheaded. Despite this martyrdom, Christianity did not recline. Rather, Charles Lwanga took over the instruction and leadership of the Christian community at the king's court. Within 6 months, Charles and all the Christians in the king's court were sent on a 37-mile death march to their place of execution. James Buza Baliawa was heard to say to King Mwanga, "Goodbye then. I am going to heaven and I will pray for you." On June 3rd, 22 were burned, proclaiming, "You can burn our bodies, but you cannot harm our souls." In our first reading, Tobiah is called by God, through his angel, to take in marriage Sarah, according to Mosaic law. Despite Sarah's 7 previous suitors dying on their wedding nights, Tobiah unquestionably follows God's will for him. Before he and his wife consummate their relationship, he and Sarah pray, "Let us beg our Lord to have mercy on us and to grant us deliverance." God answers their prayer, and they live together to a happy old age. They sing with the psalmist, "Blessed are you who fear the Lord, who walks in his ways." It seems God calls some to be spared and live long lives, and others to die the death of martyrs, young. We do not yet know which God calls us to. Do we have the courage to answer the call unquestioningly, regardless the length of our days? Do we believe the first commandment, "Love the Lord your God with your whole heart, your whole mind"? The Lord our God is Lord alone. He is in charge. If he calls for martyrdom, are we ready to answer yes? If he calls for a long earthly life like Paul, are we ready to answer yes? Short or long lives on earth matter little in the long run. What then matters in the long run? That we love God, and that we loved our neighbors as ourselves, and that we answered God's call to love without question. Have a blessed and glorious day, and a blessed and glorious life, rather short